Today we are going to introduce Motoko language for backend. So when you go to the source on the WEMP, which is here, remember this is what we get last time when we installed the Motoko in our computer. So when you expand this and you come here to the source, and then you find there is backend. This is backend and it is written in Motoko like this. This is a Motoko language, and we also have frontend, and the frontend we know it is written with CSS, which is this one. It is also written with HTML, which is this one, and JavaScript, which is this one. But for now, let's deal with the backend first. So you can see this one is the one that is returning the name, which is the name you type, and has hello one. So we can actually delete this. And this is deleted because it's pre-existing code that comes with the default, and that because we are going to write everything from the scratch. So let's create a class which is going to add canister in Motoko language. So here canister in Motoko language is known as actor. So actor and we give our name, which is called the WEMP. By convention, we are using the upper comma. So we start with capital WEMP 3 bank. WEMP 3 bank. And then we do like that. And every actor should end with semicolon. Now, let's declare a variable. Actually, a variable is like a container which is holding something. For our case, a container which is var will be holding the current value. Actually, we can say like that. Current value, and we assign it to. You know, this is this was upper camel case, and now this one is lower camel case. So these are casing, and you can find more about it. It is actually very famous in JavaScript. So now we can assign it, and we can assign it like 300. And as usual, we terminate our line of code with the semicolon. Now, our container, it is having this name, which is storing 300. Now, we need to Actually, we need to change this current value to another value. So how do we do that in Motoko? When you hover like this, you see NAT. That actually don't confuse you. It is actually the natural number. And when you hover like that, you see actor, and this is the name of our actor. Now let's say current value. Current value, let's give it a different name. But in the Motoko, when we need to change the original value to new ones, first we start with colon, then followed by equal sign. Then we give the current value that we want. For example, here we can say 100. We can say 200 or whichever the name. So let's say 100. And now that is now the current value that is held within the variable, within this box, or this box with the name current value, with the name value. It has been changed from the 300 and now it is the 100. Now we need to execute this in the console. So in Motoko we can use stored variable in container, and we test it in the terminal. For example, in the terminal here, the terminal right here. Okay. And now the question is, how do we do that? That will be the next lesson. Task. So I want to give you a task or a challenge and try and see whether you can make the current value be printed over here or be printed in terminal, or just in JavaScript, which we call the console long. So console.long is just here. So now that is the task that you have, and when we meet next time, I shall show you how, if it will be having a problem. Now let's meet next time and start from there. Goodbye.